Hello, beekeepers. It's another month passed. I'm writing now for February 2020. Got a new style format going on. I hope that these monthly comments add some dimension to my article and the thoughts that I was having, how that was going. I'm looking on implementing a new design layout this month, so I'm kind of iffy about it. In general, most articles now are much smaller. Either they're much smaller or they're very in depth. So we're trying to come up with something that fits that new, more current need. Even I skim articles on all subjects quickly. There's just so much information out there, and it's so readily available. Until getting someone to stay on focus sometimes needs to be a world-class article. So this month I put some featurettes in that comprise the article. Corn dust. Last spring my neighbors had a cracked corn feeder out for larger birds. And the bees were all over it. Not all over it. There were bees, 8, 10 foragers messing around there. It's not uncommon. Bees and corn have an odd relationship in general, but that's not our topic today. So those bees were diligently collecting. You could see the small pollen grains. I was intrigued by that last spring. Made some pictures of it. Didn't do much with them. Thought came to me today, and as I was looking for some background work on it, found some Michigan State publications that said bees are crazy about yeast when they collect corn dust. In fact, they're probably collecting yeast in a lot of places. In fact, yeast is probably important to bees. So I did a little picture on it. I did some comments on it. My main effort was just to awaken people, alert people. It's interesting. Once you open that microbial door in beekeeping, those things we can't see, the effects of bacteria, the effects of yeast, fungi on all our bee colonies back there, good, bad, just like probiotics that we're all interested in right now. Talking too much about this, I spent some time on corn dust, but I spent a lot more time here than I did on the corn dust in the article. I just went over some scent glands and how to spell the term Nasonov. It's one of the most misspelled terms I know of. I spent a fair amount of time on something mundane, but that's bee suits. 3 here behind me that I like. I wear this hat a lot, primarily for skin cancer reasons, not so much for design reasons. I always have this kind of veil under the seat of the truck. I got some fancy veils that I wear. I'm going to a meeting or something and you're clean and you kind of want to stay clean. I wear those, but in general, these are the workhorse veils here behind me. And I made the comment that I'd rather wear jeans than I had to wear a long suit unless you're just really, really deep into the bees. I found that jeans mostly get the job done. If you have to wear a double set of pants, jeans with a bee suit over it, even on a mild day, you're going to be hot. Center suit behind me here, I like to use it on particularly hot days when you're working bees for a while. It's ventilated and the hood zips open so I can pop down the veil. I showed that last month. Over here on the side is my early autumn, mid-autumn, late early winter suit when you're actually cold and you kind of want something to help me keep me warm out there. All this is just going on and on. Give me some time on this article change thing. I'm kind of stumbling through it. I'm stumbling through my little video here for you because I'm not sure how to lay it out to you. But everything needs to change. I don't know why, but everything sooner or later just has to change. So this was a good time to do it for reasons that don't need to be discussed here. As you know, I always appreciate you reading the article. By the way, the article's over there on my computer. I keep pointing that way. I always appreciate you reading the article. I thank you for watching these videos. It's just a thing that I do to augment the articles. Hope to see you next month, right here. Thanks again.